sure. That was a good performance, I think, by our team. I thought we played well and played hard for 40 minutes, and I thought top to bottom, the guys competed, and we did a good job on the boards. I thought second half defensively, especially that first 4 minutes, we came out ready to play, and against a team that really had been competitive in every one of their Atlantic 10 games, and even went on the road to beat St. Louis. We had a lot of respect for them and how they've been able to come pretty close to some wins, and I thought it was a good, complete game for our team, and now we get ready for St. Joe's on Saturday. That and a lot of shoveling.
Chaz, did you feel like you were in rhythm as much offensively as you've been in a while? Your layups were going, your three-pointers were going, the free throw stroke was back. Did that feel as good offensively as you've been in a while?
Yeah, it felt great. Guys kept finding me, TV, Skinny, Fred, on a couple of their drives. So, I credit them guys for keep getting me shots. But, I felt like today was an all-around okay game for me. I still feel like I can play better.
When you're making threes, how much does that help your ability to drive when they have to come out and guard?
It helps a lot. It puts the defensive player in a tough situation, a tough position. Make them have to guard me close or, give me a little space, and that's where I could, pick which game I want to play and how I want to play. So that was pretty good.
For Freddie, for you guys, starting the second half hasn't been a great thing for you guys this season. Did it feel? What was said in the locker room, and how did you feel about coming out and scoring the first 10 points and kind of taking control of the game?
We figured that they had a lot of momentum coming into the second half after Mumford made that three-point shot, so we wanted to just come out with a lot of effort and come out opposite of what we've been doing for the rest of these games. So, it was a good effort for us, and we were able to build on the lead that we already had, and it just worked.
Derek, how nice is it for you not to have to answer that question tonight for what seems like the first time in a while about the start of the second half?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, second to winning by over 20, but it was good to see, because I told those guys if you keep the lead going the right way, you'll continue to play. I mean, you won't come out. So maybe that's a little bit of incentive for them to say you come out and play hard and do the right things, and you'll stay in the game. And then when those guys kind of got tired and the next group came in, I told them, hey, continue moving the lead in the right direction. You guys will stay in the game. So we had some guys that sat for a while, but at the same token, I think it was a good team effort, and it was great to come out and play well to start the second half.
Talk about how those two things play hand in hand, the 20-point plus win in the second half.
I think they go hand in hand. Obviously, we're up 10 at the half, and the only way you can expand that and really pull away is if you start the second half, kind of like we played in the first half. And I thought that was the best start to a half that we've had all year. We did a good job of defense. I actually thought Putt did a real nice job defensive rebounding to start the second half for us. Came up with 2 or 3 of them, and we were able to get in transition. If we can get in transition with clean defensive rebounds, I think that's much more beneficial for our team.
Rhode Island did have a run, but by the time they started the run, they were down 20.
Yeah, I think they cut it to 13, and then I was almost called a timeout, but I saw us get it in so fast, and it looked like Chaz could go shoot a layup. We swung it. I think Freddie hit a 3 in front of the bench to get it up to 16, and that was kind of our, punch back after they hit us a few times.
Chaz, you mentioned Putt rebounding. You've been getting on him, especially in practice over the past couple of days. Is it nice to just see that payoff?
Yeah, and I think it's important for him to see some benefits of working harder in practice, of doing some good things. And if he keeps rebounding the ball, if he keeps running hard and playing good defense, he's going to start hitting his threes a little bit more. And I think when he does that, his whole package will be in full effect.
It seemed like the job you guys did defensively on Mumford in the second half kind of took the wind out of their sails too.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought not only Freddie, but I thought Freddie did a great job of blanking him and being on him. But anytime somebody switched on him, I think Chaz got on him a little bit. Putt was on him some. I thought they did a good job of recognizing where he was on the floor. And when they set those staggered doubles or some pin downs, we did a good job. It was a nice job on him, who came in the leading scorer close in the conference. And you know what? He leads the leading scorer.
For Chaz or Freddie, how nice was it to not have to sweat out a game in the final minutes there?
It was great. That's something we talked about in the locker room ahead of time too. I told everybody that we needed to stop playing so many close games so we can get some rest. We don't have a lot of guys, so we need to get as much rest as we can.
You guys are going down a pretty grueling stretch here in the next 3 games. I mean, how important was to make sure that you took care of business tonight?
It was very important. In this league, we got to win every home game that we can. So we did that tonight, and I think the win helped us get the students involved a little bit more. So hopefully they'll come out and we'll have a good crowd next game.
Derek, you said if you told them if they kept the lead where it was or kept building on it, that you'd leave them in the game. Was that part of not going to Tyler when the lead got as big as it did?
No, I mean, you know, one of the things is I'm trying to get Caddy as many minutes as I can to get him kind of inundated in the lineup, and you know, it was kind of, do I put Tyler in for him? So I don't know. I probably could have got him in early. I probably should have, but it's one of those things where you're just coaching a game and you're not thinking about getting a guy in just to put him in.
Chaz, it seems like you've kind of embraced the crowd a little bit over the few games, and Freddie just brought up the students having them come out. I mean, is that really, how important is that to you guys to, when you have a game on national television coming up, to have the students come out and support it?
It's really important. You know, we feed off our fans, the student section, and everybody that comes out, you know, so it'd be great when we see a lot of people in the stands, and, you know, we feel like, you know, we can really get this game with the crowd behind us no matter what. And, you know, it's just a great atmosphere. You know, anybody want to play in the school, you know, where it's filled up every night, packed, and, you know, the crowd is behind you. So it's pretty great.
I mean, think of it, is there a better 4-game stretch in the history of, like, UMass basketball that we have at home? I mean, if people can't get excited for that, I don't know what they'll get excited for. You have St. Joe's, who was picked first or second in our conference, and you have Dayton, who's always tough, and you have Temple and Butler. I mean, you know, everybody said they want us to play a first-class schedule. We've done that, and now I think we need the fans to make sure they come on, especially the students. I mean, a 2 o'clock game on Saturday against St. Joe's on national television. Put your snow boots on, you know, and put your skis on, and come on down. I think it's a great opportunity for them to come watch great basketball.
Derek, real quick, going back to the second half thing, at some level, is it, instead of finding a solution, is it just a guy like Chaz just taking over? I mean, like he did for stretches today?
I mean, it can be. I mean, he's capable of doing that. I thought that was the best he scored and got his team involved and really played kind of, I mean, from a perspective of a point guard, I thought he dominated the game in a good way without dominating the ball. It was like the ball was moving, he was moving, guys were getting shots, he was scoring, and I think when he gets in those kind of flows, it's beneficial to the team. So, thank you.